Pay attention.
Creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me.
He'll fight for America.
Hip. Poopy square.
The Playable Characters Podcast. Hello, Playable Characters Podcast fans.
PCCP.
PCCP?
PCCP
Mississippi
is me.
CP.
Welcome to another amazing
MISSPCP
episode of Playable Characters Podcast. My name is Brian McGinnis.
Is it episode 69 yet?
Something like that.
We got to know which one's going to be 69.
I think we
You
just
mean
passed
level
on.
69?
Oh, shit, that's
Yeah.
going to get me tickled, y'all.
That's our guest.
That's our guest. Hold
That's
on
our
one
guest.
second. That's
our guest.
awesome. But both across from me, sitting next to each other, holding hands. We
We are holding hands
We
now.
are.
I'll take a picture.
Al Patel.
And Calvin Cato.
Yeah.
Sorry, your hand's so supple. It just.
It is. I haven't worked a day in my life.
My wife says I have soft hands. I'm like, I guess, but like,
yeah.
it's
None
right
of us
here.
have done hard
Give me your
labor.
Yeah, they're pretty soft.
they are.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, I've done stuff.
We cut down a tree.
No,
Have
How
you put it
many
through on
tires
the
have
way?
you changed?
one or two.
You changed a tire?
Yeah, I've changed a tire.
Oh, okay.
I've changed two, yeah.
I
About the same.
bent my fucking when I jacked up my car. I had it in the wrong spot, so I crushed. Like what's the thing over the wheel? The whatever that is. I kind of crushed
The
it.
wheel well?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I had to drop it and move it again, but like not too bad. But it was like really. It would have been if I kept going like a dummy. It would have been really bad.
Anyway, long story short, we all have soft hands.
Yes, soft
Yes.
hands. So and
That's why you
done.
listen to this podcast.
all that
Later.
cocoa butter Calvin brings in every week.
Yeah.
It's Shea, excuse you.
Is there a difference?
I use a Shea Cocoa blend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a difference between Shea Butter and cocoa.
I'm
Typical
white. I'm not
man.
allowed to use that stuff.
Yeah, you should use it. It still works.
Yeah, you really
It works
should.
on all kinds of skin.
Yeah,
Oh,
stop
okay.
using goat butter or whatever the hell you use.
Goat butter. I just use Lando Lakes.
That's why white people age so fast. They use goat butter.
I just use unsalted Lando Lakes butter.
The sun is baking through your goat butter and ruining your skin.
Hey guys, August 11th at 1 p.m. we'll be at the Long Island Retro Expo doing a live show. Make sure you get your tickets. It's
Be
right
there.
around the corner.
Yes.
We're going to give away free tickets, actually. If we haven't already yet, we got to give away free tickets to the show.
For you and a guest.
You and a guest. Or if you want to give them right back to us so we can attend, that's fine too. But no, it's going to be great. Obviously, like us on Instagram and Twitter. Follow us at Playable Podcast. Keep sending those emails. PlayablePodcast@gmail.com. Let us know who you want us to interview and all that stuff. Because we do funny interviews with real video game characters.
Yes.
That's our slogan.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
It's not just our slogan. It's what we do.
Yeah. But this guest today, however, speaking of whatever, is going to be super interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about this person.
No one does.
to be
That's the
honest.
thing. So obviously, immensely popular game, Fallout 4, the whole franchise.
I don't think he's ever
popular.
done an interview
Yeah.
either. Our
Probably
guest.
not. This is gonna be
Yeah.
cool. So this is, I believe he's like the mysterious stranger. Let's let him
My paper says mysterious stranger.
Yeah.
introduce himself.
That's
Let's. How are you?
I'm wonderful, guys, and it is good to be here. You were asking if this was my first interview. It is my first interview.
We're honored to have you here.
Yeah.
My name is Cody Jackson.
Cody Jackson.
Wow.
People do know me as the mysterious stranger.
Oh, we didn't know you had a name.
I didn't know that people were calling me mysterious stranger.
Yeah, well, you
For a
kind of were
long
just showing
time.
up and just shooting at people and
right,
just
right.
disappearing.
Yeah. Well, if you lived, if you guys could travel into the future, into 2155, 2077, 2277,
Yeah.
people get real annoying. And, I mean, to be somebody's friend, like you got to keep doing these actions that'll make them like you. And if you don't do the right action, they dislike you. And it's exhausting.
It's a lot of work, a lot of upkeep.
It is a lot of upkeep.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard, just like being social. Like
It's impossible. I mean, I found it impossible. Like, for instance, there's this lady, reporter lady, Piper. She likes it when you hurt somebody, but she don't like it when you're violent.
what?
And that don't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
She wants you to be peaceful, but at the same time, she wants you to kill people.
How do you
And
do that? Like poison, or just like kind of make fun of
poison
them?
probably,
Like,
right?
hey, ugly, kind of like that.
I mean, she told me once, she goes, I get off when I watch guys pick locks. So I picked a lock, and she said, you don't pick locks around Diamond City. And I was like, Well, make up your mind, honey. You tell me to pick a lock, I'm gonna pick a lock.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna head on. I'm going down the road.
I think she likes to chase. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So everybody's like that. Everybody there is like that. So, and I've traveled, y'all. I've been California, all the way up to Boston. Been to West Virginia.
Just walking? Like, do you take transportation? How do you get there?
Well, that's an interesting thing. See, I met this fella. I was born in North Carolina in 1974.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, you're
And-
very old.
Yeah, well, I'm actually only 46. But I met this fella back in around 2005. I was in a bar in Mississippi. His name's Lorenzo Cabot.
Okay.
Okay, this guy has claimed he met aliens, but he gave me some kind of technology and told me about this institute people. And they had a relay system. I can travel anywhere with this thing. And I can go into the future. I can go into the past.
Wow.
I need one of those.
Yeah.
That's
so,
cool.
I'm popping up everywhere. I was like, you know what? I'm a rambling man myself. I like to see things. So I've been going all over the place. And then I started getting a kick out of showing up when people's in trouble and killing things. So, and then I just bounce.
Yeah.
They don't know. They're like, what?
What was that? Was it a ghost?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
do?
What was the first time you did it? Like, what was going through your mind? Were you just like, I'm gonna just see what happened? Then, what made you leave right away?
Yeah. So, are you do you think of yourself like a superhero or something? Like avenging?
Well, it was in L.A. Oh God, when was that? That was it was 2161 in L.A. I was in a rockabilly band.
They had that in 2160.
Yeah, I was in a rockabilly band, and
I think that's retro.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
and I had my leathers on because I'd been playing a gig that night, and I seen this.
What do you mean, like your leather chaps or?
I wore like crazy stuff. Like, some people said I looked like a girl sometimes the way I dressed, but I wore these leathers and.
Like chaps?
Well,
Like,
it was
it's
a
like-
leather jacket, but it had studded sleeves, and the midriff was exposed.
Like Freddie Mercury, I guess. I'm
Like a
picturing.
rock and roll outfit. And
Sure.
and I had my 45 on my side, and I seen this fella fighting with another fella. They was shooting at each other. Well, I just walked right up behind the dude, shot him in the back of the head.
Whoa.
And
How do you decide which dude to shoot?
Yeah.
I don't care, man. It's whichever one's closest to me.
Yeah.
And I'm good at it, man. My daddy taught me how to shoot. I'm a good shot, hit it dead on. I'm a one-shot kill kind of guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you usually help the hero? Do you more help the villains? Like, what do you prefer? Does it matter? Now you've been doing it for a while.
I'm an amoral character.
Okay.
See, I don't judge. I don't. ain't no right and wrong to me.
If you see a monster though, or somebody like looting place and setting things on fire, like
Yeah.
I don't know, like
I tend to help people that I feel like are, like for instance, these vault dwellers that come up there and they're wearing their Pip Boys and they're fighting a death claw. I'll shoot the death claw right in the
okay,
head.
that's good.
Yeah. And that Lorenzo fella gave me some kind of technology. He said it was from a Zeta alien something. And I dip my bullets in this stuff.
What?
And that's how I get my one-shot kills.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like the golden gun from GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's not really that you have good aim; it's just have special bullets.
Well, the bullet's got to hit.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, don't insult his
I'm sorry.
aiming skill.
I'm sorry about that.
It's got to be the right
You're
spot.
correct.
You shoot him in the arm, it wouldn't
Yeah,
kill
got to
him.
be in the right spot. Yeah, so it's been an adventure, man. I've been seeing my name. I started seeing my name pop up in papers, and this synth dude from Boston's been looking for me. Nick Valentine.
Oh, the synth detective. I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped me find my ex-wife. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been looking for me, and I like showing up around that dude. He cracks me up.
Yeah, how come?
He'll just freak out when he sees me. And he's like, wait a minute. Oh, he slipped right through our fingers.
So have you ever I guess not, but lost the device that helps you travel through time and
Oh,
stuff?
thank God I haven't.
Yeah, would you be
haven't.
stuck? Or?
I have not. Now, I did settle down for a bit in Montana.
Wow.
And now, let me tell you something.
Like
It's one of my regrets.
With a lady or something? Or?
I hooked up with a lady, and
or something.
I got her pregnant. I knocked her up.
Maybe a simp.
I felt bad, so I stuck around for a minute. And
And you felt bad for a minute, and then you.
well, once the baby come out, I was like, no, that ain't for me.
Wow.
And I went in the closet and I said, honey.
Oh, I thought that was going in a different direction.
I went in the closet. I got my relay thing, and I said, "Honey, I'm gonna go out and get my pick of smokes." And
Pack of smokes, you said?
yeah, I fast forwarded 150 years into the future.
Just make sure they're both dead.
And I was like, "Hey, hell no!" But I found out that feller, that boy of mine. I left him a pistol, and I left him a guitar.
Oh.
From my playing days, and
So you wanted him to make a choice between guns and music?
well, I just wanted to be able to protect himself and give him a hobby, something. Something.
Which is really how most childhoods are.
That's smart. That's smart.
My dad gave me a machete and a Nintendo. And was like, have fun.
Is that true?
No.
Oh.
But
you told me before your dad lived in the mountains of Jamaica. So
yeah.
I can see that being true. Here's a machete boy. Yes.
Oh, God.
Is that pretty good? Good
That's
accent?
the best Jamaican accent I've ever heard. Sorry.
All right, so you left your son with a gun and a guitar.
yeah,
Like an acoustic or an electric?
it was acoustic.
Okay.
But it was good for rockabilly.
But
Yeah.
it's acoustic, but it had pickups put into it. He could plug it in. And
Acoustic electric.
yeah, now he, from what I understood, somebody told me, and he was playing at a place called the Tops Casino at the. Oh Lord, what was it called? Ace in the Hole or Aces something theater? Aces up theater.
Ace Auto
something.
Parts.
Yeah, it's in a casino there in Vegas, Tops Casino, and I went out there and played. Man, he's pretty good. Now he laid down some riffs, and just as like a tribute to him, I put this computer chip on my pistol. And I got this Bluetooth speaker that I wear on wear this trench coat and a fedora, and I got this Bluetooth speaker right there on my collar. So when I pull that pistol out, it does that little riff that he does. That just fucks with people's heads. They hear that right there, and I'm like, hell yeah! I fire that bullet, and when I put it back down, it goes da-ding. I'm like, dude, it kills me, man.
That would make war more fun, I think. At least if all guns did that, maybe.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But also, it would make it way less stealthy.
Are you just doing this for fun?
Yeah, I mean, man, it gets me. It's just something to do. I used to like watching the NASCAR races back in the day, but they don't do that anymore.
Oh,
Because there ain't no damn cars.
in 21 whatever.
Yeah, 2277 ain't no cars.
Right.
Would you consider yourself an environmentalist since now you've seen all the radiation and,
I don't know they do any good. I don't know that they do. You could protect it. You could protect the environment, but you can't protect it when them bombs start falling.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. And I don't know that there's any way of stopping that.
Did the government do that, I guess?
This fella y'all got in office now, he's gonna get the bombs going.
Oh, shit. You've seen it. You know.
Oh
I
yeah.
was saying, yeah, you've been
I
to
mean,
the nature, so you know.
Well, I don't know what happens right after this. I mean, this is the longest I've stayed in this time period. It's much more interesting.
Have you gone back to see what caused the bombs to fall?
No.
Not curious.
Just in case you don't get stuck in
Yeah.
I only came back here to, I was like, ain't nobody knows who I am or knows my name or nothing. I was like, I'm going to go back to 2018, man, before everything, and do an interview and just tell everybody who I am.
Yeah, let's find the best video game podcast, and here we are.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually curious because we had last week we had another guy on who said that our podcast is big in the future. So since you've been to the future, have you
Oh,
heard it?
yeah.
We're still going?
Yeah.
Our recordings are going, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, ain't nothing new getting made that's getting recorded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So I guess our children took it over for a little bit, and we're still.
Yeah.
You think our children started continued our podcast?
I hope
I don't know
so.
if that's true.
I hope Penny does that for me.
Yeah.
The roaches in the future are radiated, and people are up there making rad roach stew.
Yeah.
Man.
The things are huge.
Yeah.
It sounds like. Do you think there's any way that you could go back and stop that all from happening?
I don't think so. I ain't tried it. Maybe I could, but I ain't tried it.
What if you, with the guy who's about to push the button? What if you just went there right behind him
He said, "Ba-boom."
and went
Yeah.
right?
Now I'm wondering. I'd have to go ask Lorenzo this because I'm wondering how that would screw up Lorenzo's timeline. So you start doing that stuff, you start messing up
right.
timelines.
If you go back too far and change that, maybe you don't even get
Right.
this. You don't even get the relay thing.
Now that Lorenzo dude's he's straight up crazy. He told me he was 400 some years old.
Yeah.
He's claims he got this alien technology, which I believe him, but I don't think he's 400 years old. I think he's been hopping around time because he's got the same device I do.
I mean, I'm thinking like I
He
would
just
love.
gave it to you?
He did. He showed me how to make my own. Now he is friends with a feller they call the Father. Now he runs this institute, and his kid shows up from one of the vaults, Vault 111, and just blows the institute all to hell.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, just blew it all to hell and killed that Father dude. But now that Father dude is the one that made this relay system. And Lorenzo was buddies with him. Got me a copy of it.
Yeah. And so he gave you the actual device, or you made your own?
We made it. He helped me make my
I got
own.
you. Okay, that's all.
Helped me make my own.
See, I would love one of these things, but then it's just like I don't want to fight 3-foot roaches
Right,
in the
right.
future. That's one thing. I'm just like, I don't know.
I don't think you're cut out. We all have soft hands.
Yeah,
like we
like
talked
those things
Yeah.
are terrifying.
about. I bet nobody in the future has soft hands, right?
No.
Everyone's rough.
Dude, I
and
had
irradiated?
sex with a ghoul one time.
You what?
I had sex with a ghoul one
Did
time.
you?
You
Oh.
talk about rough skin.
Why did you? Were you just lonely, or was it a
Was she
charming?
lonely?
I don't know.
Dude, I'll just take what I can get, man. You've been out there killing everything all day long, and all of a sudden you've had a few drinks, and this ghoul woman starts hitting on you. You're like, shh, you ain't got no nose.
But you're all right with that.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Wow. Did she try to kill you? Was it weird?
No,
No, she's just a horny wanting son.
And
she's
your
not a
par-
feral ghoul. She's
Your
just
parts, and your parts lined up. It worked. You know
Well,
what I mean?
before she was a
You're
ghoul,
so
she
Right,
was
but-
a
but-
human being.
Your parts lined up.
Well, hey, I want.
Have you never seen a ghoul before?
I have,
Have you
but
never
that's,
had
I'm
sex
thinking after
before?
a while,
Do you
they
know?
Dude, that's straight up racist.
Yeah. Brian does have a problem with that.
After a while, maybe their bodies are just like, deformed
No,
or
it's
something.
fine.
All right.
Skin's a bit rough.
Sorry, you guys are
And dry,
experts.
Lord have mercy, dry.
You just dry.
I mean, I don't want to get, that's gross. I won't talk about that, but
You're really,
Actually, I'm very curious. How is lube in the future?
it's good,
Calvin.
man. It's good.
Well, we gotta know. The listeners want to know.
It's good. It's made from mole rats. And it is good. It is good.
yeah.
Now, it is irradiated.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
so,
everybody's kind of like has a short lifespan in the future, right?
Yeah.
Probably because of the irradiation.
right, well, you either get ghoulified or you have to take this stuff they call rat away.
Right.
And it keeps your radiation levels down to where you don't get so many damn cancers.
And you still haven't fixed cancer yet in the future.
yeah.
Oh, Lord, no. I mean,
That's crazy.
dude, I've had probably 100 different kinds of
Oh,
cancer.
jeez.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How's the STD situation in the future? Do
STD?
people use condoms?
Oh, no. Dude, if all I had to worry about was an STD, shit. There's a lot more to worry about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
I'd consider myself lucky if I got an STD.
You can't even go swimming in the future because all the water is radiated,
yeah.
right?
Right, yeah.
So how far in the future can you go? Does it ever get better?
That's a good question. I
Right.
don't, I've been 2287 as far as I've gotten. And, I'm just really interested in them people.
Why not 25, 26?
Yeah.
Like, ramp
Maybe
it
he
up.
will now.
Yeah. What about the year 2525?
Well, because
That's a
the situation that happened in Boston.
I would go to 24.99 to see the turn to 2,500. That'd be a cool moment.
Right.
I'm just saying.
But they might not be nothing there.
That might not be.
So you got to be careful. You go a couple of years at a time, make sure everything's cool.
Right.
You don't just jump ahead.
Couple hundred years. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then suddenly you're in the middle of outer space, right?
Right.
Oh, true. Because what if the sun
Earth
goes super
boom.
giant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's an incident there. Like
Boston.
I said, the institute gets blown up,
Right.
and I wanted to go around see because I never met the father, but at Lorenzo, my friend Lorenzo knew him and talked about him, and I was like, I want to see what happened with that dude, So I showed up in Boston. They some strange people, man. They worried about liberal snowflakes here. They got a group up there called the Railroad that are fighting for rights for robots. Now they want them to have the right to live and marry and vote and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we had a droid on here a little while back.
Yeah.
And he was talking about droid civil rights. I mean, I think it's a big issue because we don't have very good.
Plus, Boston people are weird now too in this time era.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah, they're crazy.
There's a ghoul lives in Boston still, and he is a toy manufacturer. And still, man, like he's obsessed with making sure that the wall's green. He don't paint it himself, but what do they call that baseball stadium in Boston?
Fenway.
Yeah. They got that green wall back there.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a dude still painting that wall green. And this ghoul dude's making up green paint. And for 200 more years, he's been making his green paint.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This is job security, though, at least, huh?
Yeah.
It seems like the future is pretty messed up.
It is, man. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, nuclear apocalypse will do it.
Well, I'm worried about it. Can you give us a little tip on how we could stop
The
it?
day
Yeah,
it's going
could
to
you
happen.
go like Terminator 2 and just go back in time, or like?
Well, from the way I understand it, what happened
I think he's
was,
having too much fun doing what he's doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm having a good time, man. The way I understand it, we was fighting. Like Russia goes away eventually, and China.
What do you mean goes away? Like,
Well, they just get so poor they ain't got a military anymore.
Oh.
And China becomes this big power, and we're fighting over them, and ain't no oil left in the world. And we're fighting China, but we need resources too, and we're running low, and so we go up and take over Canada to take their resources.
Whoa.
And that's kind of when all hell starts breaking loose.
yeah. Did Canada drop the bomb? Was it them?
No,
Okay.
China invaded Alaska. We invaded Canada, and then took back over Alaska.
It's like a game of Risk.
Yeah.
And
with nuclear bombs.
I'm uncertain who dropped them first, but right around that 2000 something, like they.
Oh, well, what year? It's more. It's
Yeah, that's
important.
pretty
21.
close.
Yeah, bombs just start raining down.
Oh, boy.
Do you know like which decade at least? Even just give us a hint.
It was Lord have mercy, 2100s.
Okay, we got
Some-
time.
Okay.
around
Okay.
there.
We'll probably all be dead.
We'll
by
be
then.
long gone.
I'll be dead. Yeah.
Hey, Cody, what made you Cody, right? What made you choose the trench coat and the hat outfit?
I saw a movie with Harry Grant in it. That dude just looked like a damn badass.
Cary Grant.
Yeah, Cary Grant, that's his name.
Okay. I was
I was gonna Harry Grant, Cary Grant,
like the Maltese Falcon, something like that. Would you say?
Something like that. And
Humphrey Bogart.
I
Like those
couldn't hear
guys.
what it was saying, so I don't know what the movie was about, but I saw it playing through a window on a TV. And I was like, dude, I like that. And
Were you looking through a movie or someone's house? Were you staring into?
I was looking through a window at a house and onto a TV.
Okay.
And then I seen this Nick Valentine dude I was telling you about. That robot's looking for me.
Yeah.
He's a detective. Now, he wears a fedora and a trench coat, too. And I was like, he looks kind of like he could stomp some ice. So I was like, I kind of like that. I'm gonna use that. It's kind of like mysterious, like,
It's very mysterious. Yeah.
yeah. So I took it, and it was so convenient to put that Bluetooth speaker so I could do my sound effects. Shit, man, I love it. I love it.
How does it go again?
Ding.
We could use you in this time maybe if you could take care of some certain people for us.
Yeah.
Whoa, what are you trying to say, Olive?
Every other podcast, so people have to listen to us.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
I mean,
Well, they might get suspicious.
Not every other
yeah,
podcast.
Well,
we're gonna
leave a
get
couple.
caught.
You know what?
Here's
You know
a big difference in your time now and my time in the future, right? If say I show up somewhere and put a bullet through somebody's head here, they ain't going to just let that go.
There's cops.
They are going to doggedly come after me. That's true.
That's true.
In the future, I can shoot somebody in the head. I could walk up the street, wait 24 hours, come back to the same location with the same people, and act like they ain't never met me, like nothing's ever happened. And I was like, dude, I shot you in the face. In the face.
Yeah, that's not a bad perk.
I noticed that both in the future and
Yeah.
in a lot of those kinds of scenarios, there's no real accountability there.
Pretty lawless. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no.
Lawlessness. Yeah.
Well, people's short term, their memory, man. God,
It's all the
It's the
radiation.
radiation. Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what you do, go up a street, wait 24 hours, come back. They forget all
You've
about
done that. You've just gone and just waited.
Doesn't
Yeah.
that get kind of boring for you though?
No, man, it's fun because, like, I went to that Diamond City, that place at Fenway Park I was telling you about. Went down there and just right in front of everybody stole a bunch of stuff from one of them vendors. Everybody in that place started shooting at me. And I'm like, oh, God, it's crazy. And I go up the street to the Corvega plant, hang out on the roof, smoking pot and stuff and drinking a couple beers. And then the next day, I'm like, I wonder what's going on there, if they've calmed down. I walk back in there, life like nothing had happened. I think what happens is when them people go to sleep, their memory gets wiped the day before.
Seems like it.
But like they remember each other,
Yeah.
And they remembered that they knew me, they'd seen me before, but they forgot all about me robbing them.
There's no short term memory
Right.
out there in the radiated future.
Yeah.
It seems like a real nightmare place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like Westworld, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's another kicker, man. The technology's so good there. You can go to any old tattoo parlor. They can change the way you look. They can change your hair color. They can change your facial features.
Have you done that? Have you done that just for fun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What would you get done?
Yeah, you
Calvin,
you
if
look
changed-
Chinese, but
Yeah.
I don't see any indication that you're actually Chinese.
Well, a lot of people, like this Nick Valentine character, said, I'm 46 years old. And he said, I saw him 5 years ago, and he looked like he was 28 years old. I saw him yesterday, and he looks like he's 56 years old. He goes, I don't know. He thinks it's multiple people. All I did was get a facelift.
Yeah, right now, you say you're 46. You look like a 19-year-old Chinese man.
Right.
To me, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
are saying
yeah.
the same thing.
I
that
see,
I'm
I
saying.
see.
That's what I went for. I went to the guy, and he said, what do you want? And I said, give me 19-year-old from, I don't know, North Korea, South Korea, North Korea, wherever.
China.
Well, I mean, maybe I guess
China.
I thought you looked more Chinese, but maybe he did a good job or a bad job.
Right.
Or in the future, are the Koreas back under Chinese rule?
They have no idea what's what. They don't know about countries. They don't know about no countries. You can say China and Korea, and they're like, what the hell's that?
Oh, really?
They just have a book like with pictures, and you just point at one, right?
Well,
Kind
what
of?
they know is NCR. They know Capital Wasteland. They know these places. They know the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Well, how's the education system in the future
There's
then?
none.
No, there is.
Oh, there is.
There is.
See?
Yeah.
There's schools and stuff.
Yeah, that Diamond City place has got a couple schoolhouses in it.
Schoolhouses.
Got some lovely teachers too. Lovely teachers.
Everybody wears the jumpsuits all the time, right?
A lot of people wear them bulk jumpsuits
Yeah.
because they're comfortable, man. They breathe real good.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And they offer considerable protection from the radiation.
I would like to not have to worry about what I'm going to wear any day.
We should all get matching jumpsuits
Playable
for the
characters
podcast.
jumpsuits?
Oh yeah, sure.
I like that.
I collect them. I got a jumpsuit from every vault that I've been to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How many vaults have you been to?
Memento.
I've been to about 15.
How many are there?
There are hundreds,
Yeah.
man. There are literally hundreds.
So what do? You go in the vault, you see if the people are still there, and you just, are there still people in some of the vaults?
Oh yeah, Yeah. A lot of the vaults still got people.
That must be a shock to them when you show up. Then.
Yeah, I mean, everybody.
It's always
everybody freaks out when I show up.
Is it kind of lonely for you, like, because you're just going around like, hey,
No, because like I said, I've slowed down before, and I cannot stand it, man. I mean, people's got so many hang-ups, and that woman's wanting. I need help feeding the baby, bitch, please. Feed no baby. I give it a guitar.
Yeah, I guess. We got to go to any other, things you want to tell us, either about the future or even the past?
Well, there's a story coming out.
Oh.
And you guys are going to see it in a game called, it's about the first vault that I visited, 76, in the hills of West Virginia. And what I understand, they're going to do a story about me in there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
That's cool.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Wow,
That's
yeah.
going to be great.
Yeah. And I want to appreciate you guys. And again, the name is Cody Jackson.
Cody
Cody
Jackson.
So not the mysterious stranger, Cody Jackson.
No, Cody the Mysterious Stranger Jackson.
That's cool. That's
Okay, I
cool.
like
Yeah.
that. It rolls off the tongue.
Now, can I ask you a favor before we? If I'm in a situation where I'm getting shot at, I don't know if you can look out for me or any of us, and just come help us out.
Yeah, are you kind of like a guardian angel in a way, where like you'll know if we're in danger and can come? I don't know. Save
No,
us?
man, it's
Oh,
luck of the draw. I
right.
tell you what, do anything you can. Wear a rabbit's foot, anything you can to keep your luck up.
Okay.
Because you'll see me coming around.
All right.
All right. I appreciate that.
Definitely. And if y'all want to see me again, come on down to the Pocono race the end of July, because I'm going to go up there and catch that thing.
Okay.
See if Ryan Blaney can't bring us home a victory.
Do you want to play a quick game of those before you head out?
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
sure.
play a game of Wed, Bed, Dead, everybody. Yay!
All right.
Wed, Bed, Dead. So, this is a game, Cody, where we give you 3 video game characters. You're going to tell us who you want to wed, who you want to bed, and who you want dead. Sound good?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
it.
So this first one, another final. We've had a lot of Final Fantasies. Today's game, guys, has 2 Final Fantasy players.
Whoa.
Completely random, I swear to God. One's from 5, one's from 7. This first one is Lenny. Is that her name? Len or Lenny?
Len, she's from
5.
5.
Final
How old
Fantasy
is she?
5. I don't know.
Is that 5? Are you sure?
That's
Is that what she
Let's
looks
make
like?
sure she's of age.
That's what you
Yeah,
wrote
because
down.
she looks like she's 12.
Final Fantasy X.
I was going to say, I was like, that's 10.
That's 10.
I know it's 10. You
He
wrote
doesn't know
5.
his Roman numeral.
No, someone
know.
wrote 5.
Okay.
Anyways.
Malcolm 5.
Yeah, so...
She's from, yeah.
the iPhone 5. A new phone. So...
She's from Final Fantasy 10-2.
Okay, tell us about her.
So she looks exactly like the protagonist, Yuna, from Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2.
She looks
Yeah.
like a cheerleader in a way.
She is a singer. She's
Oh.
like a pop singer.
Oh.
She
J-pop? K-pop?
probably J-pop.
They just call it pop over there.
Omnipop. So she and her boyfriend Shu Yin are gunned down. They're like trying to advocate for peace, basically, but then they get gunned down.
That's what happens.
I know.
And she's dead?
Yeah. So
So
she's a bit of a martyr, but she's a great singer.
Is she a real character? Like,
Yeah, let's say she's
Yeah, she's a real
alive.
character.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'd do it.
So there's Lenny.
Let's hear all 3 first.
Is it Lenny or Len?
I think it's Len.
Len.
I think it's Lenny. I don't know. Next one is from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Great, a legendary game, Piston Honda.
Oh, Piston Honda.
Piston Honda.
I think we had him
Let me
before,
see.
didn't we?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe not him. We've had a few.
Oh, I remember that.
He is a Japanese stereotype.
Very. He says "kamikaze samurai" or whatever in his catchphrase.
Yes. But he's pretty built.
Yeah,
throwing it out there.
he was the first champion you beat in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah,
He's like the
he's
major
third guy, right?
like the minor title holder. or
It
something.
looked like you could wash your clothes on his stomach.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
washboard abs, as they say. This next one, I think
No one
actually
says that.
mentioned this person last week, Calvin, which is crazy. Genova
Oh, yes.
from Final Fantasy. Now, explain this thing or person to
So
us.
it's technically a she. She's like a space alien.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
So she's like a space
yeah.
alien. She crash lands on whatever Final Fantasy VII Earth is. She wants to take over.
Okay, they all want to take over in Final
She
Fantasy.
has powers and stuff.
Yeah, she's
like-
like a blob with powers.
See, that's what
Looks
you
like a
guys are
person. She doesn't
missing.
look like a blob there.
That's like her first or second.
That's
floor,
what you
whatever.
guys are missing. You get them type people right there.
How's that one?
That's pretty hot.
Yeah, that's
pretty
hot. It's a hot.
Hell yeah.
All right, so that's our choices now. What
Yeah,
is it?
Genova,
Genova,
Piston Honda,
Piston Honda.
and Lenny.
Lenny.
Cody,
I'm pretty sure it's Len.
who'd you wed bed dead? Lenny, Genovese, and Piston Hondas.
Well, obviously, Piston's dead.
Oh,
But you've been to the future. You're not open minded.
I want to sleep. I want to be with that blob. So I'll sleep with that young thing. It looks like a cheerleader.
Okay.
But I'm going to spend the rest of my life with that evil goddess blob.
interesting. Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. I can see right in her eyes. She will destroy you.
Yeah. You want that?
Hell yeah.
Interesting.
Cody makes a good point.
Yeah,
Alright.
that is.
Can't argue that. Brian, what about you?
I'll go. So, yeah, I think right away Piston's going to have to go. I did like him as a character. I thought he was good. There's even two of him. Piston Honda 2 comes later in the game. Remember? There's two Piston Hondas. But, yeah, I'm going to dead him. Lenny or Genova? Lenny's not evil, which for a fucking change, finally.
Yeah.
A Final Fantasy
She is a
person
good
who's
character.
good.
And a martyr. So
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there.
But she's going to die?
She's like the Princess Diana of like, sort of.
I mean, if she's gonna die, I'll bed her then, I guess. I mean, I want to marry my wife and have her die
Yeah.
just because she's singing a song about like peace, you know. So, we'll bed Lenny, and then
You could save her, you know.
I'll try. Maybe Cody can help me out,
Yeah.
saving her. So, and then Genova. Yeah, well, we'll roll the dice with this. I mean, she doesn't look like a blob. She looked pretty hot in that one picture, like this evil. She looked like an evil.
Albino alien.
That's a good way to put it.
I mean, she can take a more human form, but
I
just
bet-
know that, you know.
I bet she's bulletproof too.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, no. She can absorb a lot of bullets.
really?
Right.
she's
So I'd like to, like, right in her moment, right when she's about to get it, start popping caps in her.
see what happens.
Dude,
That's very advanced.
Yeah, even Calvin hasn't heard of
that
that.
shit will
Yeah,
get
I know.
crazy.
Bullet plays a whole new
So
sector for me.
I will wed Genova and hope for the best. So there we go.
Okay.
Calvin.
I would dead Genova.
Whoa.
Well, she's killing humans.
What's
It's
that thing on her
gotta be
head?
wrong.
What's that like metal thing on her head that she has there? Like a mind control device?
Oh,
Like
I
a
don't know.
Magneto thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that makes it even less attractive, to be honest. I mean, she's got to go. She's going to kill the human race. She's got to go. I would bed Piston Honda. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We, could probably teach me some boxing moves. Not, on me, but
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, in one night.
Yeah, we could, have sex, and then afterwards he's like, "Hey, stand up, let's spar."
Is that what you want to do after I have sex? You want to
Let's have a
spar?
hard sparring session.
Maybe you spar first, get all hot and sweaty, take a shower, and then the fun happens.
Wow, you're really good at gay sex, Brian.
Thank you.
He's got a good mind for it, at least.
Yeah.
Not like you.
Unlike someone else.
You ever been punched in the back of the head right as you're getting ready to climax?
Oh no, donkey punches for me. No.
Try it with Piston. Change your mind. He'll
Yeah.
change your mind.
Yeah,
I
he's got
guarantee
the-
it.
Yeah, you're right. You only live once.
Got a good right hook.
Yeah, you should punch him in the back of the head. Don't let him punch you. 'Cause
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
probably be dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. That'll be a hate crime.
Yeah.
And then I will
It'll
marry.
be a love
Len.
crime. Won't be a hate crime.
Dude, he's got that serious uppercut, man. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Because what it does, it takes all the oxygen out of you. I mean, it's just like it's going to knock you
that
out.
a
But at the
good
same
thing?
time,
Cody, you know
Well, you've got-
your way around.
all the blood's rushing to your head, right?
Yeah.
So, it's an experience.
Wow.
I've had several donkey
Did the
punches.
ghoul do this to you?
No, there's a lady that fights all the time, Cat.
Feisty?
Yeah, she's feisty.
All right.
And she's got a mean right hook. And she likes to wear strap-ons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
See, he's open-minded.
Okay, cool. So you're into pegging. That's nice.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You've heard of pegging.
I don't know.
Come on. It's not that crazy.
Yeah, pegging's pretty normal.
I don't know what that is for real.
Are you serious? That's when a woman puts on a strap on and then fucks a guy.
Oh, I don't want that.
You
I mean, I don't
want
want that either, but it's not that crazy.
Yeah,
None of
pegging's
us
a
want
different-
it.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But
that-
we different,
I didn't know
sometimes we
that's
deserve
what
it.
it's
I mean,
called.
I get it. You know what I'm saying?
We've gone 2 episodes without mentioning something
Yeah.
sexual, so we had
Okay.
to. You really don't know about pegging?
I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah. I mean, you knew it was the thing. You know
Yeah.
the term.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Anyway, next.
My turn? Or no, you have to finish.
I'm marrying Len. We're not going to peg, but she's a great singer, and I feel like
But why couldn't she peg you?
Well, I mean, I would not want to be pegged by a woman. Well,
Doesn't matter who's doing it.
yes, it literally does. That's the whole point.
That's the whole point of being gay. Right.
All right.
But but I think she's cool. She seems, she's a singer, so she has money, and I like artistic people, so that's nice.
All right.
So,
Not bad.
Olive?
I think I'm going to probably go the same road that these guys went here. I'm going to kill Piston Honda. Sorry, Piston Honda. I'm going to bed Lenny, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll have one beautiful night. I'll be like, write a song about me. She'll write a song. She'll sing it. She'll get killed.
What if she's like Taylor Swift? It's like a bad song.
That's fine. She's going to die either way. It doesn't matter.
Either way, Olive wins.
Yeah, and that song will be like, oh, this is the last song she wrote before she died.
Yeah.
It'll be about me.
Yeah.
Either way, if it's like a good or bad song, I'll be immortalized in the song.
That's true.
You're so humble.
And then I'll spend, so I know Genova's going to try to destroy the human race, but I think I could turn her around. If we're
Again,
together,
huh?
if I'm with her, if we get married.
She is literally a space alien.
That's pretty cool.
Why are you so close-minded? Like, you don't think a space alien can get along with a human
Why are
being?
you so optimistic that a space alien is going to spare you?
Yeah, you're kind of shitty.
Me? No, come on. I'm super fun.
Dude, I say kudos to you.
Yeah.
Kudos
No,
to you.
I said the same thing. I think it'd be kind of cool.
Maybe that's all she needs. She needs somebody to love her.
Yeah. I could take care of her. I could be like, listen, you're far from home. Don't kill everybody on this planet. It's pretty cool. And I can have her. I could take her out for some dosas or something. She hasn't had like good food, probably.
What's that?
Some Indian food. Some
know
Indian
dosa?
food.
You never had doses?
No.
You never had a dosa?
No.
It's
Are
not a
you-
gay thing.
You're a little
it's
bit
just-
racist.
No, I just didn't.
No, you're a little bit racist. I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
tell.
he is.
Even Cody's had a dosa before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had a cronut, Calvin?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, no, I don't agree with that. So,
I don't agree with the
It's a lot of
politics
carbs, but
those are my choices, and I'm sticking to.
all
it.
right, good stuff, Cody. Thank you so much for
Yes.
being here and enlightening us in this.
Cody Jackson. Cody, the mysterious stranger.
Yeah, it's amazing
Jackson.
time travel life of yours.
Yeah. I'm going to leave y'all with a piece of advice.
Please.
Go for it.
There's a company getting ready to come get involved here, getting ready to spring up. They're called Vault Tech.
Okay.
Do not trust them.
Oh, really?
Should we invest in them though?
Hell yeah.
But don't get in one of the vaults.
Do not go to one of the vaults.
okay.
Okay.
Those are some mean son of bitches. I'm going to tell you what.
Yeah.
They are mean.
Okay.
All right. Well, now we know.
You heard it here. Stock tip.
Yeah.
Buy Vault Tech.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I hope it doesn't hurt their stock.
Oh, right, he might just fuck everything.
I mean, we're popular in the future. We're not that popular in the present.
Hey,
right now.
don't trust them. Don't tell nobody that.
Okay. All right. We'll cut that out.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Cody.
Thanks,
Thank you, everybody,
everybody.
for listening. See
Bye.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.